Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
And guess what? After a long delay, we really are back, folks.
We out here,
Well,
dude.
I think like the thing is like we just have a lot going on right now. We were all like doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah, dude, my boy was just on a huge ass podcast, right?
Oh, yeah.
I talked to George Lopez.
We met
yeah,
St.
yeah.
George, and we got a whopping 2 fucking new subscribers from that shit.
Did they comment anything on the comments or something?
No.
Like hear from the thing?
No, but people from the Doom Scroll thing did.
Wait, what do you mean?
We got to get you on Doom Scroll, Vince. We got to get you in the podcast of the people.
Oh, let's do it. My career will end before it starts.
Honestly,
on the doom scroll.
On the Doom Scroll, dude. But it's good to be back. It's good to see my boys, dude. I got
it's
a
been
little
a
cold right now.
You got cold right now.
You just have COVID. You're just not fucking
It's so
telling
beautiful
us.
outside, honestly.
Today is the first day of spring.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it on a calendar.
Yeah. Did you hear they're taking away the daylight savings thing, apparently?
Yeah.
Fucking Joe Biden at it again, man.
It'd be funny if you like just lean hard conservative because you just love daylight saving so much.
Dude, I'm just...
That's like the thing that puts
You
on
do
edge.
seem like someone who likes daylight savings.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do because Ozzy wakes me up at like 5 in the morning, 5:30 all the time. This motherfucker, he got bamboozled by the sun. He let me sleep until 7 a.m. once.
Wait, I thought it went behind, though.
It sprang forward.
Spring forward, fall back.
So it was darker. It's darker in the morning or something, right?
Darker in the morning, brighter at night.
Yeah.
I
So-
prefer the fall one.
Oh yeah, when it gets dark really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Because then you get that extra hour of sleep.
Oh yeah, and then you also get like a spooky Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. And that's what
Well,
makes it fun.
that's one of the main reasons they made daylight savings in the first time. They're like, we got to make Halloween spookier.
The mayor was like, Halloween is not spooky enough, and I have the facts to back this up. And the mayor was a scarecrow.
How are we gonna be scaring kids and the sun is still out at 9 p.m. at night? What we doing out
And
here?
the witches are like, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Wait.
talking about.
There was a comic that we recently called The Scarecrow because they
Lance Paulin.
Lance Paulin is the Scarecrow from Batman.
That-
Yeah, the
yeah,
hallucinogenics
We
and
were
stuff.
listing off the people at the pipe. Who was it? Lance Paulin, Scarecrow.
Yeah.
You said you said Vance Adams. You didn't even call Vance the Penguin. You called him Cabo Pop.
There's a strict difference between the
You used his birthday.
two. Not even his alias. Yeah.
Vance really does have a Cabo Pot like smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
energy.
The Ice House is the Iceberg Lounge.
Dude, we also have seen the Batman now.
Yeah, we've
know,
all seen
Yeah,
it.
we've
How-
all seen Batman.
How crazy was this motherfucking guy?
So Vince saw it last night at 10.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And I immediately was like, Vince, you're going to fall asleep during the Batman.
You're
I
gonna
was
be
like,
mad.
I'm vengeance.
It's after watching the Batman, all three of us are vengeance.
Yeah,
we
I've
are.
come to that conclusion.
We are a vengeful gang, dude. Did you? And you loved it, right?
I liked it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say love because I don't want to say I love a superhero movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's smart.
that-
Yeah.
that's smart.
I
That's-
don't want
that's
to
a
be. I
good-
want to be that person, you know.
I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Is there any movie that I don't even want to get too
Well,
deep into movies?
all
So you
right, like
the
I love
movie.
Kick-Ass. That's my favorite
Kick-Ass
superhero
is a
movie.
superhero movie.
Yeah.
You ass kick.
Yeah.
Did they say that? in
All
the
right,
movie?
ass licker.
I remember Kick-Ass 2 was good too. That got panned, but I like Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, it was really good. DJ Shark. That
DJ
guy's a great
Shark,
villain,
yeah.
man.
I think the comic ends like in a really depressing thing, right? It ends way different from the movie. Doesn't
Yeah.
he end up just jerking off to pictures of his ex or something in the comic?
Yeah, in
It's like
Kick-Ass,
he-
he doesn't ever get with the girl. He just like she ends up like fucking another guy and sending like blowjob pics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm happy that wasn't the movie. I don't
Yeah.
think I like that
And then
ending.
I think Kick-Ass 2 in the comic, they like shot up a school bus or something, and
Holy
they show it.
oh my
Like,
god,
yeah.
dude. We need to
It's
stop.
Mark Millar, right?
yeah.
What's
Yeah, or
this
Miller.
what's this fucking guy on, man?
He's made some pretty cool shit. He made Invincible, which was really good. I haven't seen the anime. What happened?
Like he shot up the school. He's like, he did some pretty cool shit. I like where this guy's head's at, you know?
Dude, those fucking Columbine shooters, they started a wave. You got to admit. Trenchcoat wave?
That was pretty. Look, man,
Trenchcoat Mafia.
trench coats are really cool, and I'm happy that the Matrix came back so we can start wearing them again.
There's
But
3-6 Mafia and there's a Trenchcoat Mafia, and you don't want to fuck with either one of them.
you don't. You don't. A
You
trench
don't want to see them come together either, dude.
trench coat are much like a box of chocolates. You know what I mean? You never know what you're gonna get.
It might either be your dark protector or like your demise. There's no in between a trench coat. It's either a dude gonna save you or a dude gonna murder you.
It's like Vince just going like this and whipping his dick out. Like, oh.
Oh yeah, people in trench coats either like flash you or like they're gonna end your life.
Yeah, it's the Holy Trinity right
Yeah,
there.
Dude, flashing people is crazy. I used to do that all the time as a kid.
To your,
Would you really
like,
flash people?
to who?
I was obsessed with that.
All right, get into this.
Bro, you guys never did this?
No.
Bro, I would
By our reactions, I think you could tell we never fucking did that.
I guess you guys are just uncomfortable in your own skin, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
I still am.
I would just run around like my neighborhood as a kid, and I would just go up to people and just whip my dick out and be like, and just wiggle it. You know what I mean?
You like wiggle it?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just shake that thing, you know, be like, just flapping around.
All this time, Daniel said he had to move out of his old neighborhood because his house burned down. But it's really because all of his neighbors had seen his little ass dick.
My reputation burned down, dude. Oh yeah, it was before puberty too, so that thing was just fucking tiny as hell, just chilling right there.
You're like, give it a moment, and then we'll get there.
You give it
one day.
Give it 1 second. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Are we all growers and not showers? Or
absolutely,
I think so.
dude. I think it's crazy. The world like looks down on the growers, but actually, it's much more practical. You know?
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think of an example of just like compact things, you know? Or sometimes it's like a compact car is when you're trying to parallel park, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you got to park. Yeah, you know, you can't just be driving all the time. This fucking guy over here, man. This guy stays. He just keeps that engine running all the time.
Check engine lights on.
Yeah, dude. Even when he's putting in gas, dude, he leaves that engine running.
Yeah. Vince's dick is like a lead pencil. You know, when you just click it and click it and click it and click it, and then you just go like this and you put it all back in.
Yeah, push it back into my body.
You remember people used to pretend to like shoot up heroin with that?
Yeah.
I wonder if we're the only ones that did that, or if like there were other like not like just like us, but like if that happened in like other.
No, I'm for sure that was a school-wide thing.
All the kids that used to do this are just tweaking now. They're just like, look at me, Mister. Look.
And they're like, don't do that.
Don't do that. You're getting lead poisoning, apparently.
Did you guys ever get sent to the principal's office as kids?
Not the principal, but the who's the guy that's below the principal?
The
vice principal?
No, one step below.
Vice principal, and there's the assistant principal.
There's like an administrator or something like that. I'd be sent to that guy a lot.
Yeah.
Well, admin, I think, are just like people that work in the office.
I'd be sent to the office a few times.
Okay.
I would try to fight my cousin all the time. It was like me and my cousin Julian were like Peter Griffin and the chicken. You know,
just on site.
On site, I'd go at this motherfucker, and I was a ruthless dude. He was like 3 years older than me, and I'd try biting him. I'd try kicking him.
What grade is this?
I was in like maybe
senior
second
year high school.
I was like maybe. I was like in second grade. He was like in fifth grade.
Oh wow.
Oh okay.
So I'd be going off, dude. And then they found they called us both to like the whatever's office and administrator, and they were like, we checked the last names. It turns out they're cousins. And I was like, yeah, dude, I fucking hate this guy. I don't know what we'd fight about, but I just had to go at him all the time.
But okay, do you guys fight now?
No.
Do you talk to him at all?
I saw him. He had a baby shower. He's in the Marines now, dude. So good for him.
You're like, yeah, that's where you took the fight to the baby shower.
Yeah. I was like, give me that baby, dude.
This baby is mine.
This baby is mine. Were you guys sent? Were you guys bad? I know, Lewis, you were a little bit of a baddie.
Yeah, I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
I didn't get sent to the principal's office.
Lewis, what would you do though? I feel like it's so hard for me to turn.
I was so young. Like, this was like all before second grade. So it doesn't, I don't even know if that shit really counts, you know?
That counts.
Like,
well, what was the thing that you did in second grade? We'll tell you if it counts.
I'm sure I mentioned it here. This happened in the first grade where I told a police officer to shoot me.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Have I never told this story on the pod?
I think I want to hear this shit again.
Off the pod,
wait. So, I want to clip this. So run this shit back and say what you said right now and look at the
When you were in second grade?
When I was in first grade. A girl had gone missing in the neighborhood, and the cops came to the school during recess time just to like see. And then I saw an older kid pretend to be in handcuffs, and I was like, man, fuck this kid. And I was like, yo, shoot my ass. Like I'm not gonna, this kid's getting laughs saying he's got handcuffed. How many laughs am I gonna get if I say I got shot, you know?
Damn, dude.
And then like no one gave a fuck. And then like 10 minutes later, someone like who was watching over the kids was like, you need to come with me. And I got sent to the principal's office. Got suspended, got sent to childhood therapy.
Wait, so you got suspended for telling the cop to shoot you?
Yeah.
Bro, they should have suspended the cop for even thinking about it.
Yeah, dude. But you got a therapist? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think I've talked about the therapy here where I had to go into therapy, and there was this one time they showed me like a dollhouse, and they're like, put everyone in the house where they usually stay, and I put my dad on the couch. They're like, why'd you put him there? And I was like, oh, because that's where he sleeps at night.
That's wild.
To this day.
Yeah, that's all I remember from the first grade, which is probably a bad sign.
You were like one of those kids that would draw those fucked up pictures like in horror movies. Where like it's like you know, like when the kids that have seen something really awful like have like the eyes crossed out and stuff like that.
Your mom is under the house. That's crazy. Damn, you really were in therapy. You talked to your therapist. You're like, it's good to be in something from the ground floor. But lately, I feel like I'm coming at the end.
Have you gone back to
Whatever
therapy
happened to
since
being the strong silent type?
then? Strong silent.
Like Vinny Caldera. Whatever happened to those guys?
Wait, you were gonna say something?
Oh no. Have you been to therapy since?
Fuck
or
no.
No. I would like to try therapy, but I'm wondering like if it's a good. I mean, I'm sure it's a good idea, but I think I was telling you when we were at Starbucks, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if like there was like a drive-through therapist? You're just like, man, I had the fucking worst date, and he's like, pull up to window 2 real quick.
Hey, Vince. All right, pretend you're going to therapy and you tell me some shit. I'm your drive-through therapist.
Yeah.
So tell me something you would tell a drive-through therapist.
I'm like, man, my uncle stole my money I was saving.
Dan, that's crazy.
Don't you feel better already?
That shit's hot, dude. I like that when I tell
For anyone who doesn't know, this is a Daniel joke. We just blatantly stole one of Daniel's jokes right now.
I love when the audience is fucking call and response and they just know what the heck is coming and they're just like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's in the bowl, bitch?
I'm like Madison Square Garden. It feels so beautiful to see y'all reciting my jokes back to me, man. It's beautiful. Life is crazy. I'm just a kid from Eagle Rock, man. I hate how they call LeBron the kid from Akron or something.
Yeah.
It's like, Dick, stop.
He's not the only kid from there.
You made the only-
Steph Curry's from Akron.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, they were born in the same hospital.
Bro, that makes...
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
That is so...
That's amazing.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking lame. You
That's
can't...
pretty cool though. That he gets like the
Yeah.
I don't like Steph Curry that much.
I hate Steph Curry.
I love Steph Curry, dude. I've got to support any light skin because they got...
You're fucking stupid. We're not even black. We don't. It's not the same kind of light skin.
We're all light. It's actually a whole team light skin. We all got to stick together. It's like Asians, the light skin blacks, light skin Latinos. There's a whole cabal of us.
Cabal.
I love the word cabal.
It is cool. It's pretty close to my
Yeah.
last name too. So
Cabral.
yeah.
And it's crazy because Caldera means the shoe cleaners of the Cabrals.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
you used to say that shit to me in middle school.
I did not say that.
Yeah,
And-
you were like, you know what Caldera means? The shoe cleaner of the Cabral. And I was like, all right, man, I don't know you like that.
I never said that to
Vince
you.
is just like, who are you?
Bro, I've never said that. I always said it.
You straight up said that's
I
legit.
literally remember-
Like, if someone were to even make that up, I'd be like, that's for sure some shit that Daniel would say.
No, I would say you're literally a caldera means like a volcano because you're about to explode. I would
You
always
say that now, but like
No,
back
no,
then,
no,
you were like,
no. I would say that shit all the time because I'd be like, Vince is about to explode. He'd probably shoot up the school.
Caldera's an inactive volcano, right?
it's a circular depression found in a volcano.
Okay.
I think it's the thing that comes after.
Yeah.
If we try to get active or what?
Trying to get active.
It's a non-active volcano, dude.
Imagine if we had like joined gangs when we were like in school.
We all got pitted against each other.
Who do you think would have died first between the three of us?
I'd probably die doing something stupid.
Yeah, Daniel,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like jaywalking. How many times I almost got hit by a car?
Oh, like
jaywalking?
something that's like underwhelming.
Not
Yeah.
even something gang related.
Yeah, bro. They made me fucking sit on the side like for you remember at Irving, right?
Mm-hmm.
This bitch named Miss Camilla. Hope she's dead. What do you call it? I was jaywalking to go to class, and she's like, "What did you just do?" I'm like, "I walked across the fucking street." And then she's like, "You got to stay right here for nutrition and lunch because you crossed the street like that." And I had to sit next to this bitch
Yeah.
for a whole ass like day.
And she smells too.
And
huh?
she smelled.
Did she really smell?
No.
Oh,
I don't know.
right.
Fuck it. She probably did
Just funny to
smell.
fucking say.
She probably smelled like a bitch, man. I couldn't stand her, dude. And I
That's
know.
sad.
If you look like a bitch, you smell like a bitch, and you act like a bitch. What did that make you, Miss Camilla?
You might just be a bitch. You know what I mean? Vince, you know it's true.
I'm so sorry. I
she was
hate,
pretty mean, yeah.
I hate using the word bitch,
If
but
she-
she was a very mean
I
lady.
hate calling the bitches bitches, but the bitches love it. That's what Lewis always said.
What that thing that someone like when they graduated from our school, they went back to Irving and they beat up the security
Oh,
guard.
Robert? That
Yeah,
guy, they-
Robert. They fucked up Robert.
Yeah, yeah.
I once told the story to Chris Estrada and Katie French, and it was just so funny seeing how different both of their reactions were.
Yeah.
So at the middle school we went to, there was this security guard named Robert who was there for like years, and apparently a few years before we went there, this guy would always leave work early because he knew the kids would be looking out to like kick his ass after school, and some cholos who had gone to Irving like pulled back up, kicked the shit out of him, and threw him onto the freeway overpass.
Yeah.
And he like rolled onto the freeway and he had to get saved and everything.
Yeah, luckily he didn't get hit by a car. There was a huge like grassy knoll though.
Yeah.
The way you make it sounds like they threw him off a bridge.
I mean, that's pretty much what they did, but they threw him on the side of like a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were nice about it a little bit.
Yeah.
That shit's.
They want to send a message.
They send this to the rest of the security guard. I remember
Send it to Pikachu. Send it to there's a security guard named Pikachu.
That's
too,
so
if you-
terrible that they named her that.
This is little
And
chubby.
she knew that people would call
Yeah.
that too.
That's Pikachu's cute, bro. Pikachu's cute. I remember once there was like I was working at a job and I was like, I went to Irving, and this person was like, did you know Robert? And I was like, yeah, I fucking hated that guy. They're like, oh, he was actually my uncle. I'm like, well, bro, I fucking hated your uncle, dude.
Tell him I fucking hate him.
Wait, what did he ever do to you?
He was just annoying, dude. These guys, I remember there was like a guy at Eagle Rock that was like this guy named Jerry, who was like the security or whatever. And this fucking guy, Jerry, wasn't even getting paid for the last like 3 years. He was just fucking stopping kids and like checking their bag for like if they were selling hot Cheetos just for the love of the game.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, they weren't even paying this motherfucker, dude. He was
that's
just
fucking wild. How did you know they weren't paying him?
Because I think he said it. I think he said he's like, they don't pay me.
That's how you know someone has nothing to lose when they say, I ain't getting paid for this.
And they just enjoy it, right? They enjoy like getting young people, children of color into trouble and stuff like that.
Dude, getting caught on the quad selling chips, it was crazy because everybody was looking at you, and it was like, man, it just felt like I got caught up like in the streets.
We saw, yeah.
Well, I've seen people get actually arrested at my schools.
That's what it felt like. Well, they'd take the bag and then they'd fucking walk me over to like they'd have to walk me through the entire quad. You know, like everyone's looking. I put my hands behind my back like this, and then they're like, you don't have to do that. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, we used to have police on our campus and everything.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're still there.
They're pretty active. I mean, I understand why.
Yeah, well, police on campus actually happened after Columbine, where they wanted to have it like be a safe thing.
Really?
Yeah, but then it ended up being like a thing that just kind of like affects like marginalized communities and stuff like that.
Irving was pretty out of pocket though, dude. That shit was wild.
Also,
I've always thought about like if I ever make it and I like have to donate back to my old schools that I went to, I would donate to my elementary school and my high school.
Yeah.
But never fucking Irving. That place can fucking sink into the ground.
I would donate them some Browley balls. Dude, I love dodgeball.
Oh, you're good at dodgeball.
Yeah.
I love dodgeball.
You're like super talented at dodgeball. Like
I was kind of a freak athlete. Huh?
You were pretty majestic whenever you threw that fucking dodgeball.
Bro, I had told you I had even baseball and anything. I had no arm, but I could catch these balls. Like I was all about bringing the people back in the game.
Rewind that again.
Catch these balls. I was all about I'll catch Vince's balls, bro. Like Emmanuel Sanchez's balls. All the balls, man.
Yeah, before
but I meant more. When you were in middle school, you had that long hair.
Oh yeah.
So whenever you throw the ball, your hair would just like flow.
Bro, you should have seen when I got hit in the fucking face. The thing would be like, and my hair would whip
I saw
back.
You got hit in the face.
Dude, that shit was crazy,
with
man.
With a plank.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I got hit in the face with the plank, man.
I forgot about that.
That shit was nuts. I wanted to ask you guys this.
Wait, have we told the plank story here?
Have we told?
I think we have. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you call it? What was I gonna say?
We all got planked by a few guys in the locker room.
Yeah, dude. It was Chris Brown. Chris Breezy did that shit to me. We all do stand. Were you guys ever interested in doing theater or drama?
No.
I took a theater class actually my first semester at Cal State Northridge.
Yeah.
I never have.
Did you guys like? Do you guys like theater at all?
Why?
No, I'm gonna talk about theater right now.
Oh, okay. It sounded like a setup, right?
No. The setup is a story that I'm about to tell, but also,
okay.
But I do want to hear what you
never
got to
thought
say.
about like acting or anything.
Because that stand up is pretty much like on stage and shit, but I feel like it's different. You know?
It's completely
really
different. Yeah,
I can tell when an actor's on stage acting and shit. You know, because it just feels inauthentic a lot.
I know that these are like kind of similar, but not really. But I feel more comfortable with improvisation than I do with acting. Even though they're like kind of related.
Acting is tough, you know, but
I think it's because I can't remember lines.
Yeah, dude, lines are tough because I only speak from the heart. But here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to tell you guys.
Yeah. I was like,
where do we go with this? I remember once, right? My sister Steph, she was in theater, right, all throughout high school.
Yeah.
And she had a play, and she made us all go watch this play. And I fucking hate theater. To this day, I'm not a big theater guy, right?
Yeah.
But we watched this play. Have you ever seen high school theater?
Yeah.
You ever seen high school?
Yeah,
I've seen The Crucible.
High school theater is
we went to Ari's play.
Yeah.
I saw Ari in Little Shops of Horror.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that?
He was the Jewish store owner.
Good.
He was one of the leads, no?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a lead.
That's something, dude. But high school theater is like the worst shit you could see in the world, especially when the high schoolers write it, because it's saying like the most basic shit that everybody knows. I remember they were saying shit like George W. Bush is a war criminal, and they had that shit like flash across the screen.
Oh my god!
I was just like,
what play was this?
No, they wrote it. This was like the 2004.
That's even high schoolers writing plays.
Yeah, so they're like becoming woke and shit like that. So it said like George Bush is a war criminal. I'm like, man, I hate this shit so much.
Wow.
And I was like a kid, right? And I was like, I don't want to sit through this shit. So my mom had Tylenol in the bag, and I'm like, I have a headache. So I just kept taking Tylenol like every 10 minutes. And I took like maybe like 10 to 15 pills.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah. And then we went home. My mom was like, how much Tylenol did you take? And I was like, I don't know. I lost count. And she checked the little thing and that shit was empty. And she's like, you should throw those up right now. Well, we had to go home. I had to throw. I don't have a good gag reflex, right? You know,
so not anymore.
Yeah,
I never had. I can't throw up, right?
Yeah,
I'm bad at throwing up.
We've seen that in action.
I can't throw up. And my mom's like, throw up the pills. I'm like, you need to get me egg rolls. And she was like,
what? Those make you throw up?
The egg rolls made me throw up. And she was like, you're just going to throw up. And I was like, no, give me egg rolls. And she just got her hand and she shoved it down my throat. It's like I threw up all these pills. And that's why I hate theater, dude.
Because you have like this really trauma induced like.
No, it's because my sister almost killed me with her fucking shitty ass plays that they made me watch, man.
Bro, what was it like having?
She made me watch Macbeth. The Macbeth was pretty fucking cool.
Shakespeare's pretty tough.
Shakespeare was tough, bro, because the guy had a sword, and I respect that. But the shit about like George Bush being a war criminal and having kids stand on black boxes, I was like, dude, I've had enough of this.
You know, is that like the prisoners?
Huh? No, you know those black boxes? Oh, you don't know this shit?
No.
Dude, okay, it's like a black box theater, right? And then they just have like a black box that they'll stand on, like a literal black box, just like to make a point. Like they'll stand on this and say some theater shit. Like
a monologue?
Yeah, I can't think of any theater shit, Vince. Tell me some woke shit and I'll theater it up.
Like just like a woke thing? Or
yeah,
like,
just tell me a woke thing.
There should be more people of color in media.
There should be more people of color in media, and then they'll shout that out and then look at the crowd
and the spotlight
hits them and they're standing on a big ass black box and I'm just in the background taking like fucking Tylenol. I'm like, make it stop.
This needs to wrap up.
Bro, that's why that fucking play, my sister's gonna watch this. It's not your fault, dude. It was just high school theater.
I'd watch it. Stephanie, if you're watching it, I'd check it out.
That shit has affected my stand-up and my performance so much in life, dude.
Why? Because you don't want to be like them.
I was like, I never want somebody to feel like they have to be like supporting the arts when they're watching my set. I just want them to feel like they're just having a good time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, not like they have to. I feel like I don't want to give someone homework.
Yeah.
When they're watching my stuff.
What the fuck, Vince? I've seen your comedy.
Yeah. Well, have you done a lot of homework?
Yeah, dude. I have to fucking I have extra credits to fucking do when I see your shit.
Well, I mean, these are like things that like I think are pretty like people are pretty aware of the things I talk about.
Yeah, if there's one person who's analyzed your stand-up, Vince, it's Daniel.
No, definitely. He's the person that would write the 10-page report.
I do, man. I make sure that shit's in MLA format.
Yeah.
What sources did you cite? Me. I am the sources.
I am the sources.
How good is this?
That shit happened to me.
Look at my camera roll. Tell me I don't know everything about Vince.
Bro, dude. The big.
How many photos of Vince do you have on your phone right now?
I have Vince like a whole like profile of Vince on my phone, dude.
He once showed me like one of those like it looks like the videos when someone passes away.
Yeah,
that's what he has. One of those.
The montage clips, right?
Yeah.
I met Vince when I was 12 years old, and I always knew he was gonna be a star. But I felt like the bigger Big Vinny got, the further me and him drifted away.
He said this to me in the car like a week ago.
That's so fucking funny.
I didn't know what to talk about after.
It all started when Vince didn't take me on tour with him and said he'd rather have Michael Longfellow open for him. And I said, Vince, I know you're going to hit me up to have me open for you again. Be like, nah, it's a different thing, you know?
Nah, I gotta have him do it, man. Like, you're good and all, but like, just the way that he does it is different.
It's different.
And then Vince sees you drunk 5 years later and he's like, yo, this is Danny. No, my name's Daniel, man. This is Danny.
That's fun, dude.
I know you.
That was so heartbreaking, honestly, in that goddamn thing, dude. Yeah. I can't wait for Vince to do that. Imagine Vince off the Henny.
Damn, Vince on anything.
Yeah,
Vince, anything is possible.
Yeah, Vince and I went to.
I like that.
Vince went to our friend Drew Yonda's wedding like a week ago, and everyone was just like, "Vince, how are you not drinking with us right now?"
Yeah, everyone was celebrating and so happy. It was a great moment. I was in the photo booth with Joanna. That was cool.
Wait, did you end up going?
Yeah.
What?
Well, I didn't go to Arizona that weekend.
Oh, I thought Vince. Wait, really?
Yeah. And we kicked it with that fool Turner.
That fool Brandon.
Was there a DJ? Oh, it was at a bar, you said, right?
Yeah. Brett Klug, dude.
Was there a DJ though?
They did have a DJ. It was pretty. They had a pretty good mix.
Really?
Although it looked like a Spotify mix. Yeah.
You gotta have one. Dude, I DJ'd this wedding last night, and they had me play a 40-minute pre-made mix. And as I did that mix, they killed the dance floor, and I was like, "Bro, take the chains off."
Is that helpful to you for them to have a pre-made mix?
No, because it's 40 minutes and I'm like, it's just playing a pre-made thing. Like they can give me a set list and I can go off that and mix it, but then they just gave me a thing to play like straight up, like a fake DJ.
Oh yeah.
And then it killed the dance floor like immediately.
What do you do in that moment then when
pretend I'm DJing?
Really?
Yeah.
Just like
is that protocol or is that what you do?
It's not really. It's if you hire somebody to do a job and then you tell them that not to do the job, it's pretty weird. It's pretty odd.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
I get that.
Such is life, though.
I'm like,
friends.
you're doing a job while you're DJing?
Hell yeah, dude. What I do is a damn craft.
Vibe technician.
I'm a vibe technician.
I love that term.
You know, I got to press the right button at the right time. And
Did you coin that or did?
No, I coined that.
Yeah. All right.
If anything, I'm
It's
good.
trademarked.
Bro, Vince, I love to brand. You know, that's my
It's
thing.
patent pending.
All right, well, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more Sleepover. And we are back with Sleepover.
We're back, man. We're doing it.
I recently thought about this, and it's like, if haters gonna hate, let them watch the show. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Has someone been hating?
No,
Oh.
I kind of want. I feel like what we need to push us forward for the rest of this year is
Yeah.
for all of us to get enemies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think having enemies is going to be a good pivot.
Absolutely, man. You know, they say a man without enemies isn't really a man at all.
Do you ever feel like you might dislike someone and then you actually like know them and then you're like, oh, they're not that bad.
Oh,
Well, it's happened.
That's happened.
What the fuck you talking
yeah,
about?
totally.
That's probably like the prime example between like for you, right?
Well,
I mean, there's sometimes like Piccolo was originally Goku's villain.
Uh-huh.
He was like a big villain in the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z starts off. They have to face a new villain. Piccolo becomes his homie, raises his son, basically. Like
Wow.
sometimes it's your worst enemies to become into your best friends.
I always thought you were a nice guy. I didn't know you had this fucking hatred.
This deep burning hate.
It only came out sometimes because sometimes you'd roast me.
That
So,
shit still happens. You
the
get all
first-
fucking butthurt and
The
shit.
first ever Hydro open mic we ever had. No, Vince and I were gonna host a new open mic at Swore Coffee in Eagle Rock. They had
Yeah.
a nice back patio. We had a new speaker. Only Vince, Daniel, and Melvin show up.
Nice.
No
Yeah.
one else pulls up. And I just remember at one point you guys started freestyle rapping, and then Daniel starts freestyle rapping. And instead of choosing to freestyle rap about anything he could have freestyle rapped about, he just started talking shit about me for like 5 minutes straight, just going with the flow and just fucking roasting my ass.
Bro, you cannot deny the talent. That's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of off the top freestyling, dude. I could have got it signed off that shit.
I was just listening and stuff, looking at Daniel like, damn, man.
I was like Kanye playing them fucking what song did he play in the documentary?
Oh wait, it's the fucking had that line.
Not through the wire. What's
It's
the, all falls down.
All Falls Down,
It's
yeah.
just like listen to me roast Lewis, and then Vince is just like,
I'm taking calls and everything. Yeah, what's happening?
That clip looks so awkward until you explained the background of it afterwards.
yeah, dude.
And
You're not the first guy that's happened to. There was a guy named, you remember Matt Money, right?
yeah.
I remember this guy was a rapper in high school, right? And I just freestyled against him once and cooked the shit out of him. And he tried throwing a basketball at me and wanted to fight me.
On stage?
No. This was just like
He was battle rapping,
a group
yes.
of people. Yeah, I was just cooking him.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I cannot do improv.
Was Matt Money white?
No, he was
Oh.
like some weird ass race.
It's like that could literally be any race at this point. Anyone, it's like you just gave like the wild card of being canceled. Anyone could just step up and be like, "That's me."
Bro, that's just like, yeah, you're some weird ass
You
race.
just threw away a get into jail free card. and just fucking-
Get into jail free.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, just come into jail. Does he still rap?
I don't think so, dude. I think he's a fucking jeweler now or something.
That
Oh,
makes
wow.
sense. That's a logical
Yeah,
transition.
dude. How do you become a jeweler? Joanna was a jeweler, right?
No, she wasn't. She worked with jewelry.
Oh, I thought she was a jeweler.
How does that not make you a jeweler?
Yeah. Well, like,
You can. It's like
if you work with electricity, you are an electrician.
You
If
can
work
make
with-
electricity.
If you work with plumbing, you're a plumber. If you work with jewels, you're a jeweler, right?
Well, it's-
Let's make it make sense.
all right, yeah. She has a new spot that she's going into right now.
That's just jeweling up.
She's jeweling it up, yeah.
Damn, dude. What are you saying right now? Being you fucking hated me. What?
That is crazy how quick Lewis jumped into it. Is like, yeah, I fucking hated Daniel at the
Yeah.
beginning of this spot.
I mean, we were very young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I hated anybody at Irving except my weight. You know.
You hated yourself.
I hated myself.
I also hated how fat you were.
Yeah. No, we were both pretty big and everything, right?
Two fat people hating on each other. What are you doing?
Bro, I hated
y'all the same people.
Bro, I hated run days. That shit was just an embarrassment. It's like
Did you ever pass a run day? I never passed a run day.
When people would be like, it's always like a fucking little Filipino dude or like a fucking Mexican kid who's like, I'm just gonna run 10 laps. I'm like, dude, why? Oh, guess what today is, dude? Let me talk some shit. All right, we can get back to this, but I gotta talk some shit. Guess what today is? What? Today is the fucking LA Marathon.
Oh.
These guys.
You're very anti-marathon.
I'm very anti-marathon. I'm very anti-running.
Have you ever seen Marathon Man?
No. Is it an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
No, it's Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, you can tell, bro, because he looks like he runs a marathon. You know who doesn't run a marathon? My boy Arnold. You want to look like Dustin Hoffman or Arnie?
I'd rather look like Arnie.
I'd rather look like Arnie, bro. Vince, you were a runner.
I'm a runner?
Yeah, I remember
you were a track star.
Because I remember I'd be like, damn. I remember Vince would be like, I'm on my 7th lap, and I'd be like on lap 4, and I'm like, fuck.
Dude, Vince,
I'll give you 3 laps.
You would pick up on fucking run days,
yeah,
dude. You fucking go off.
I do like 8 laps, I think, usually.
That's crazy.
Vince was my homie, and so like I try to keep up with them. I'd be like, dude, like just stamp it twice, please. Just put 2 stamps. Remember that shit?
Sometimes you get people like to try to like cheat for you, right?
Yeah, I'd be like, please.
I'd pay for those stamps.
Real dude, I would do anything for a
I
stamp.
had more money than I had cardio.
Like, Mr. Skaggs, I'll meet you in the locker room. Please just give me an extra stamp.
Bro, I was tweaking for stamps. I'm like, y'all got any more of them stamps?
Y'all got any more of them stamps?
Bro, stamps for that shit was like crazy, man. Because
sometimes you get on your hands,
yeah,
and then you just try and like rub it off.
Yeah, I would try to do this shit like where they'd stamp it on a paper, and then I'd be like, all right, let me try to clap that shit real quick, and it would never work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it would never ever work.
Or if it kind of would, you would try to like convince the person, like, yeah, no, this is a stamp. It just didn't stamp right.
Yeah, it just didn't stamp. You know, I mean, you could do that shit, but me, when I'm like, I got 4 laps, I'm like, actually, it's 7. You know, it's actually 7 laps.
How many laps did you need to pass?
I believe you needed like 5 laps for a mile at Irving or something like that.
5 laps made a mile, but I think you had to run like a mile and a half.
On actual run days,
like on Mondays,
yeah.
Oh yeah, because there were the actual test days, and then there were the other days where they're just like, yeah, go fuck.
I hated having PE because like it was the first period of class for me. Yeah.
Yes, I remember in 6th grade we both had it first period.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
That was a dangerous time. I could be hard at any moment, man.
Yeah.
In my shorts.
Even now, dude. When I see you get hard on stage, I'm like, I got to stand in front of you.
Yeah. I got to turn around, turn my back to the audience.
Dude, I hated run days. I had it at the end of the day, but I just hated it because like...
That seems worse.
No, because I'm
tired.
Like, at the end of the day? Yeah, totally. And then I'm just dreading it. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I can't even enjoy these wings of fire because I know I'm going to have to run in a little bit.
Yeah, and then like you go change.
Oh wow, I never even thought of that. Shit, yeah, you were just gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up. I told you. I think I've told this multiple times, but I'll say it again.
Yeah,
I fucking used to eat the Limon 7s at Irving.
Yeah.
And if people, if they don't know what Limon 7 is just a salt candy, but I assumed that it gave me energy. You know, so I would pop it in my mouth, chew it, and then I just try to run as fast as I could, and then I ended up getting extremely dehydrated because I was just fucking eating salt.
Is it salt? Yeah.
While running, and I was like,
on like a hot Los Angeles day.
Yeah, and I'm like, why is this shit not working? So I'd pop like 2 more in, and then I'd only do like 3 laps. I'm like, why am I not as fast as Vince Caldera?
And when you combined it with all the Tylenol you were taking, I mean, it was just a recipe for disaster.
You're gonna find my body in like a hotel room unconscious one day, dude.
Dude,
my God,
you take some pretty wild combinations.
Yeah, dude, I'm a wild guy.
You had a bunch of Tylenol, the lemon 7s, Rhino
What's that
pills.
stupid thing you've been on recently?
What?
Benadryl?
Benadryl. When you see the Hat Man.
Robitussin?
No. Benadryl. I think I talked to Luce about it. You've heard of the Hat Man, right?
Who's the Hat Man?
You've never heard it. You would love this guy. This fucking.
You might like the Hat Man.
If you take Benadryl, too much Benadryl, you can have like sleep paralysis, and you'd wake up and everybody sees the same figure. It's like this guy who looks like he's wearing a hat.
If I take too much Benadryl.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna try it tonight, you dirty dog.
I'd be down. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't work tomorrow.
Okay, nice.
So you get sleep paralysis.
You wake up, and then this guy is called the Hat Man. Ask him about me. He knows me. He comes to my room a lot, and he'll be in the corner. And he'll just be wearing a hat, just eyeballing you, seeing what you're up to. Everybody sees the same guy. Isn't that crazy?
Does he have a face or like
he's a shadow? He's a shadowy figure. But isn't that strange? We all see the same fucking guy.
It's a shadow person.
How high do you even get on Benadryl?
You don't know. I'm not trying to get high. I'm trying to go to sleep.
It can help you go to sleep. Also, like relax. You can actually give your dog Benadryl to like relax them before you take them to the bed or something.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Because Ronnie was like, I gave Ozzy Benadryl. I'm like, don't be giving Ozzy Benadryl. But now that I know,
give him like different dosage.
I am abusing it. Yeah. Well, that's me, dude. I'm living my life on the edge.
How can you just not sleep normally?
I can't. I got too much in my mind. My dreams are too damn big.
He's like, I see this guy with a hat and like a striped sweater, and he always tells me that he's gonna kill me.
Tell me, what was that shit you were talking about? The striped sweater, the guy.
What guy?
the striped sweater, Tony.
I've been watching a lot of horror movies these past few days. I just
saw
like
all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres.
I saw all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres. And
is the Jessica Biel one good?
Remind me what I don't know what she looks like. Do you know what year it might
Biel
have been?
is the one with Mad Cake in 2003.
With Mad Cake?
Mad Cake.
Mad Cake.
This fucking guy, dude.
No, I don't. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. It's just like kind of like repeated in a different way. It's
just don't go to Texas, bro.
Don't go to certain parts of Texas, I guess, right?
All Texas, dude.
It's like Kill Tony. You know?
Yeah, they release him in like the comedy club and everything like that. He's in the cellar.
Do you like Leatherface? Like, I know, like, I would be able to vibe with like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. I feel like we'd be able to like have a connection, but I don't think I'd be able to vibe with Leatherface.
No, he just seems like he's screaming all the time.
Yeah, he seems like fucking just an idiot, bro.
I think like what I don't like about it, and this is not me saying this, but like this is the movie saying this, that like they just say he's like a like mentally impaired person.
Yeah.
With a chainsaw, and that's really it. That's what all the movies are, is just him doing like all that stuff when he like needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, stop chopping people up, man.
Yeah, that's true too.
Just fucking go watch John Cena. Can you imagine how much this dude would love the WWE if it's take the chainsaw away from Leatherface and just have him watch
a metal chair.
Yeah.
Why don't they just take the chain off the chainsaw? Remember how they do it at Universal Studios?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They could do so much shit. You know what I mean?
It'd be cool to see him in like a wrestling league.
Yeah, totally.
It'd
Dude.
be cool DLC for like a wrestling video game.
It would be pretty cool.
Oh
dude.
no, it's Leatherface.
Oh, him taking on Kane?
Oh,
the big
okay.
red monster?
The Undertaker.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
That'd be crazy.
That would be nuts. Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually realized that Michael Bay has done a lot of the recent reboots of horror movies.
That's pretty wild.
He produces a lot of them, right?
Nightmare, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, dude. I'm pumped for Ambulance, you know?
Is that a movie?
Ambulance.
Ambulance, yeah.
That's a real movie?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's the next Michael Bay movie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
It's
Is it like actiony or is it like scary?
It's getting actiony, but
Vince, you actually think a Michael Bay movie is going to have action in it?
That's funny. Well, I mean, I'd be interested to see him maybe do something that's like not actiony.
No, that's for sure going to. It's
so
hell
funny.
action.
He does just like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Where it's just two people like talking like at a diner, but like the fucking like helicopter shot for no reason.
Two Transformers being like, does my front lawn say dead N-word storage on it?
Before we get off topic, though, there was one bit that I wanted you to get to. No. That's this fucking. I steered this shit. I masterfully steered it to the direction, and we steered it away. Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah, I was like, I would love to see like a world where like the Sopranos are just like in any horror place, you know, like to see them like in Friday the 13th or like on Nightmare on Elm Street.
They have the Cleaver thing happen where they're watching horror movies, but them actually being in it is a whole different thing.
And them talking about like the mechanics and like the laws and the reality of a horror movie was so great. But like the Sopranos meets Nightmare on Elm Street, like Christopher would be like, Tony, I'm telling you, this guy, he had fucking knives for fingers, you know. And like Polly is like, I don't know, Tone. I mean, I don't want him to get near my mother and stuff like that, you know.
This guy's gotta go. Imagine it follows. He's like, I fucked the girl one time, Tone. I fucked her one time. She keep following me.
What do you want me to fucking do?
Chris, you saying this is in your dreams? You on that dope again, aren't you? You fucking degenerate.
You fucking degenerate. I told you. Yeah.
This fucking guy, what's his name? The Babadook? Like a fucking Fanuc. This guy.
Why are you making shit up, Christopher?
Christopher.
You know we love you.
AJ, get the fuck in the house, AJ.
I never saw the Babadook.
Babadook, I didn't like the child.
There was a lot of
in it.
hype around it, wasn't it?
Well, he's now a queer icon.
How was he gay?
Well, that's the thing. It's like they mistakenly put him on like the Netflix thing that was like, here are some gay movies that you would enjoy, and the Babadook was on it. It has like nothing to do with like queer identity or anything like that.
My favorite queer movie or LGBT. My favorite. What's the shit? I always forget it. My favorite ALG. Right, Lewis, you telling me LGBTQ.
There's another letter. I think
LGBTQ plus. Just say that.
Yeah, the plus is fine.
I get so much to remember. My favorite.
That's what the plus.
My favorite LGBTQ movie is for sure. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Every time I watch that movie, I
haven't rewatched it since I was a kid.
Wait, what is that movie about? What are they trying to do? It's like for sure problematic, but like what?
I feel like it's problematic in the right way, dude. You know, what I mean?
Like well intentioned, but like they can't do it like in the way that
it's like you watch a movie that's like not problematic. It's like I know you're doing this for like points. You know what I mean? You watch Chuck and Larry, you're like, you're just doing this to be funny. And like, fuck it, we'll just hang out with the gays too.
You say all that, and then you bring up the Rob Schneider scene in that movie.
Oh wait, where he's playing an Asian?
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
He's half
part Asian.
Yeah,
so
he's,
I mean,
he's half
I
Filipino.
asked Jack. I was like, Jack, can you do the Asian voice? And then he's like, I'm part Japanese. I'm like, yeah, but you're also the other half is pretty wild.
Yeah, I think he's a quarter. Jack is a quarter Japanese.
Oh, he's a quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Then, dude, I'm not. He might.
Because you see his dad, and you're like, that's an Asian man. But then, like,
Jesus Christ,
from a distance, you couldn't tell.
Like you're bird watching. That is an Asian man. That's correct. Yeah.
You have to look at him through binoculars. Yeah.
But you're standing 5 feet away from him
to study him. Yep, that's Asian, dude. But what was I saying? Yeah, Chuck and Larry, dude. Every time I watch that movie, I'm like, man, I'm out here helping out the culture.
What happens? I don't know what happens. It's just
basically, I think they're gonna lose their pension or something like that if he doesn't get married.
Yeah, Kevin Smith is gonna lose his pension.
No. Kevin James.
Kevin James. That's the King of Queens.
Kevin Smith is who you're fucking. You're 3 bad days away from turning into.
Wow, that's a big. Wow, that's.
Wow, dude.
I can see why this guy hates me.
Wow, dude! If I ever start wearing jorts, shoot me.
Jorts and hockey jerseys.
Yeah, the only guys that can wear jorts are fucking John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you're not putting something through a tape.
Wow, yeah, Steve Austin wore jorts. I never realized that yet.
Jorts and fucking knee braces.
Yeah,
knee braces.
People were like, I fear this man. You know what I mean?
And fucking black Air Forces. Like, what shoes was he wearing?
Yeah, Kevin Smith is like, bro, take those off. So
they're gonna lose their pension.
Oh,
and then
I'm sorry.
what happens?
They're gonna lose their pension unless they get married. So Adam Sandler does the thing, which I would do for you if you
officiates the wedding. Or?
No, he gets married to his friend.
Oh, nice.
And then Steve,
I love how Daniel just threw that out there. Like, no one asked, but he's like, I would do that for you. Vince, I would marry you.
I sent this dude a meme and I sent it to you too. But it's like, oh, bro, I had a dream about you last night. I'm like, oh, what are we doing? It's like we was fucking.
I'm like, nah, dude, that really happened. the Hat Man was there.
I can't. Yeah, Daniel and the Hat Man were going fucking. I'm tiring you.
Yeah.
Vince, you're a dirty dog.
Oh, that's
dude.
why my back hurts.
Your lower back is killing you.
My lumbar, dude. I know the words. I know the areas.
I feel you, dude. But yeah, he marries his homie, which is good, you know. And then Steve Buscemi's trying to be like, oh, this ain't a real marriage and this is fraud and shit. But
is he
like
in
the villain in that?
Yeah, but then they end up being friends with the gays. And then you end up the gays are just like
the gays.
The gays, yeah. They're just like, look, the gays, they steal phones.
Oh, and you're gonna be like the old person that's like gonna remember the one bad interaction you've had with people of a certain group, and be like, I don't know, just be careful.
If it's so bad that they have to put a sign up at the bar, they're like, hey, we steal phones here.
Do they say that we steal phones?
It straight up says it. I'm like, well, they're not gonna steal my phone because I'm straight. But they stole my phone and they stole my fucking Han Solo gun too.
Oh, I didn't know about the Han Solo gun.
They stole that shit right out the holster, man.
Like, they stole your Han Solo gun?
Yeah, you were able to shoot first.
I know, dude. This guy gave me a
fucking Greedo in that club, dude.
This guy gave me a whole bottle of vodka, and it didn't taste good. He's like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "I'm not too sure. Maybe you could have put something in it." But I'm like, "But I'll take it," and I drank it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh, that's gross, dude. Vodka sucks.
It is gross, but I was trying. It was a wild night. It was Halloween.
Yeah,
whatever happens on Halloween doesn't occur the next day.
Yeah, and you were there alone, so I mean, that's
you're
pretty
so dumb. I was there.
Do you remember the restrooms?
I was there in the restrooms. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I was strutting.
You were active in the restrooms.
I was strutting my stuff over there, dude. Man, it feels good to be the hot commodity in a place. You know what I mean? Getting free drinks, vibing out with the people.
Yeah. The people.
They're doing my thing. Yeah, the gays they're actually people too, Lewis. I don't know if you know this. They Lewis has a joke where he's like, man, I'm tired of all this gay shit. And then I'm like, damn, bro, I can't believe he said that on stage. Yeah.
Oh, you should say that tonight.
Nah.
That'd be pretty good.
Do it.
No, I don't really I like another joke about my brother than I do that one.
Okay, yeah.
That's dope. Has your brother ever talked to you about or you said he just came out to everybody at once, right?
Yeah, he never came out to me.
Really?
Like he came out to our parents and and everyone else in the family was like, yeah, we knew that shit. You know?
We been knew that shit, dude. We found your magazines, dude. We saw the pictures of Vince in his house.
Once again, it sounds like you're trying to lump in stuff that you've done and try to make it sound normal.
Bro, you never jerked off to Vince's stand-up, bro? just to see if you could get off.
I mean, I started thinking it was weird when you're like good set and you start like kissing me on the cheek every time I go up.
I always massage Vince's. What do I always tell you?
You do always massage my shoulders.
I always say this one thing right before I'm about to go on stage. I'm always like, hey, do you mind if I jerk you off real quick so I can calm down?
And I'm like, yeah, but you have to use your mouth. That's what I tell them.
Every single time, dude. Right when we go on Chatterbox today, that's how we know it's going to be a hot set, man.
Yeah, we're going to lock the bathroom.
It's going to be a crazy night, dude.
That bathroom's destroyed at Chatterbox.
I can't believe Ryan Reyes just went in there and was like, Ryan, smash.
She looks like the Jurassic Park restroom when that fucking guy gets eaten by the T-Rex.
The lawyer?
Yeah.
The lawyer.
That's so fucked up. Oh, he left the kids, right?
Yeah.
I guess he deserved it. I guess.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
You gotta go. Did he have to take a shit or was he just hiding?
His pants were down in that scene.
I was like, that's pretty sus, dude. Yeah, jerk off one time. One last time. Well, Vince, what would you do? Let's say you become the horniest man to ever live, right?
What a curse.
Okay, but then you're born with you're born with scissor hands. Is that a plot point of Edward Scissorhands?
I don't think they mention it.
I don't think he's horny.
Bro, that's the part I want to know the most about.
Oh, he's like asexual, I think, right?
No, he tries to get at that blonde chick.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. I'm trying to make a different movie. All right, Vince, you're horny as hell, but you have scissor hands. What you
Even
doing?
though the mom was kind of cute in that movie.
Well, I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a minute. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen it.
You've never seen Edward Scissorhands?
Not fully, dude. I have a thing with Tim Burton.
He didn't direct it.
He didn't direct it?
No, it's
Are you sure?
Is that Nightmare? I think it might be Nightmare
he
Before
didn't direct
Christmas.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
He just produced that. But every time Tim Burton is a girl's favorite director, dog, you got to run.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, you should say that again louder so you could clip it.
And I'm gonna look at you and say it. Dude. Every time a girl's favorite director is Tim Burton, just walk away, bro.
Yeah, I call it an eye.
It is Tim Burton.
Yeah, it's Tim Burton. I told you, dude. It's like nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Nothing good happens when your favorite director is Tim Burton. You're gonna leave and she's gonna have a fucking spell cast on you or something.
She's gonna believe in horoscopes and stuff like
I
that.
want to date a witch.
Witches are scary, dude.
Have you met a witch?
Your grandma, bro.
My grandma. Yeah.
Great grandma.
Your great grandma. When I met her, I felt her aura and her power.
Yeah, she's blind, man.
She's blind, but she sees better than you.
Yeah, that's true. With her third eye.
You know why she's blind? It's because she saw that Hat Man's real face.
Really? Remember when people? It's so sad. What if I ever see this guy's face, bro? It's
You're stupid. I'm trying to make eye contact with you.
It's Dylan Farr in a steampunk outfit.
That's the Hat Man.
He's been the Hat Man all along.
Yeah, dude. The Hat Man is pretty wild. He is kind of like a scary guy. But like, I used to be really scared of him until I used to think of the song "The Scat Man." You know,
Scat Man.
You know, Scat Man song.
No.
You never remember that song, "The Scat Man"?
Can you sing it for us?
It's literally a hard song to sing. It's like I'm the Scat Man, and it's like doop 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 doodle doodle doop. You never heard that song?
I feel like
there's like so much like
God damn it.
like niche shit that you know where I'm like, what?
Bro, the Scat Man's a really popular song. It's like he's like a one-hit wonder kind of guy.
Why is your passcode's only 4 characters?
Yeah, because I got nothing to hide, Vince.
I know it. It's very dumb.
What? My passcode is 1984. If you ever find my phone.
After the one book you've read.
Nah, dude.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's so dumb. The Bible. The Scat Man, bro.
I've never heard this in my life.
Oh, the Scat. Yeah, it's a very popular 90s song. I think there was like this era of like swing and shit. Like 20s fashion came back in the 90s for a little bit.
Yeah, like it was like revitalized or something.
Yeah. So
the depression.
The 90s depression. Bro, the pandemic's over, right? I fixed that shit.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, you fixed it.
I fixed that shit. Joe, I saw Trump on a podcast. That was pretty tight.
What podcast?
Which podcast?
I just saw on like fucking Instagram. I was like, oh, this guy's just doing podcasts now?
I saw him on, the guys that I see him go on podcasts with, I'm like, oh, these guys are douchebags already.
I know for sure, but I'm like, that's crazy that the president could just go on a fucking podcast.
Yeah, that's all he has left, honestly.
Bro, I feel like I think he's gonna win.
Win what?
Again.
Oh, if he ran?
Win what?
Presidency.
No way.
Bro, I think
that dude's too big of a loser now. Like, if you're still doing podcasts, like
Trump, bro, I feel like he's gonna win. I was talking to Vince about this, but like, you know how he was the 45th president, and then you know how they're gonna say he's the 47th president. Yeah. And I'm like, they're gonna compare him to young Kobe, and
I've said this before.
They're gonna be like, you know, like 45, bro, he would take it to the hole. Like he would take that shit to the hole, but 47 was a better playmaker.
He's got that Mamba mentality.
He's got that mentality, dude. He had a better team around him. 47. Will he hit the 3-peat again?
Yeah, 45 had Mike Pence, you know, like that's his shack, but
yeah, that's his shack.
Bro, if I saw Mike Pence in the streets, bro, I would literally be like, hey, I don't even know what I'd fucking say. I don't know what he's saying.
He'd send a Sentinel army after you.
I do. He
looks like
he does look like a fucking guy that hates the mutants.
Yeah. Speaking of people who look like they hate something, I brought this up at the Pike Mic on Wednesday. And I thought it was funny. You didn't think it was funny.
What's up?
But Daniel, you look like a guy who hates eating pussy.
Oh yeah, you for sure. Like you're anti. Like baby, nah. I will
say that is true. I give off that look. You know what I mean? And the reason I don't like that because not only is it not true, but I'm the only person here that has ever eaten ass.
Yeah, but we're talking about that.
We're talking about ass.
Bro, no, people who won't eat pussy, like they for sure won't eat ass.
I don't know. I feel like there might be guys who eat ass and don't eat pussy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't think that's true at all.
You've eaten pussy, right?
Of course, yeah. I eat it from the front, from the back, side to side.
Yeah,
fucking cha-cha slide that shit.
I lick the bowl clean, man.
I send that shit. I'm like, you got more? Give me more of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like the hyenas from the Lion King. You know when they go into the elephant graveyard, I'm just like, oh.
you drop the bone.
That pussy turning me into that retarded hyena, dude.
Bro,
fucked up eyes.
You ever been so hungry you turn retarded? that's Ed. Ed the hyena.
Oh yeah, that's his name.
Is his name Ed? Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them was Whoopi.
And one of them was one of the
Cheech or Chong. I think it was Cheech.
Yeah.
One of them's not even.
Oh yeah. The one who's not Mexican.
Yeah, I thought they were both Mexican.
Oh no, Tommy Chong isn't Mexican. So Cheech is Mexican.
Cheech, yeah.
And it was Cheech's voice as the hyena.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a fucking. Hey.
I love that. I love representation.
I never watched Cheech and Chong. I like weed, and I never got into it.
I'm not a big fan. Honestly.
I might check it out. I've never seen it.
I watched the movie. And I was like, oh, this isn't my thing. You know how 70s movies that are comedies are kind of boring a lot of the times.
Except for Animal House. Except that might be 60s. I don't know.
Yeah, or something. Sometimes it's just like, I'm like, oh, this shit is kind of boring. Like, Vince, you hated The Jerk, but that movie's fucking funny.
I've never seen The Jerk.
It's so funny.
I've seen it.
I was about to fucking smash your head in with this shit.
I didn't like The Jerk that much.
Yeah, you're not a big Steve Martin guy.
It's crazy because you are what you eat.
Yeah, that is true.
The Kanye line.
Mm-hmm. How are you guys feeling right now?
I'm cool, man. I'm excited for tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see you. I feel we need to talk about one last thing before we wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Vince, there's something that happened to you recently.
Something that happened to me recently?
Yeah.
What happened to me recently?
I don't know. I need you to fill in the blanks though. Oh, you did a big podcast. Was it better than this podcast? You did a big. You did a big podcast with another guy, and the Night Stalker guy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
It was
Wait,
great.
who is that? You guys brought that up.
Oh, he was like the cop, the main guy that like fucking found Richard Ramirez.
Oh, he was a cop.
Yeah. And then it's just funny that Vince looks exactly like him.
Yeah, they didn't spot me.
Yeah, he saw you and he got hard.
Have you guys ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
Oh, dude, that movie's crazy.
Watch it again.
That movie's the ending is so sad.
Yeah. Well, I specifically meant Jeepers Creepers 2.
Oh, it's a Mexican horror film.
Yeah.
I always consider it. I don't know what it is.
That's just the look of it.
It was on Telemundo a lot too.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I've never seen that shit in Spanish more times than English.
The way Jeepers Creepers 2 ends, like they fight the monster and they're able to beat it, and like this old dude has it left in his barn. And then he has like a big gun pointed at all times because he knows it's gonna come back to life. And that was that fool who caught the Night Stalker looking at Vince. He's like, 10 more days. He'll be ready in 10 more days. And I'll be waiting for him. And he just has a giant pole gun.
That shit's hard, dude.
Yeah, Mexicans love horror movies, man.
That shit would be so cool if like I wasn't a fucking pedophile who made Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, that's right.
And then they let him make Jeepers Creepers 3, and I'm like, bro.
And they never released that shit because he was a pedo.
Oh, it's online, and I think it's hard to find. I think you can find it. But yeah, all right. Well, this is
just like the other tapes he was making.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, dude,
it's hard to find.
Have you heard this? I don't know if I want to end it on this shit. Have you heard the story of this fucking guy?
No.
This guy
Jeepers Creepers guy?
Yeah,
he
made like a movie about like a clown or like something creepy or something in like the 90s, and he was like fucking molesting the lead actor like on set.
That's some Bryan Singer shit,
bro. Like fucking worse because this shit. He was like the main actor. He's like a little kid and it was a horror film, and it was just fucking crazy.
Was it a part of the movie, or was it like off screen, or like what was you?
I don't think you're supposed to molest anybody.
No. I for sure know that, but like, what was like the?
No. I think it was off screen, like on the trailer and shit like that. And
that's crazy.
That's nuts, and that's why I don't like that you do that shit. Vince, do you ever get tired of us calling you a pedophile?
For sure, yeah.
Really?
Because someday, like, someone's gonna believe you.
Honestly, if somebody believes that you're a pedophile, then that's their problem.
Maybe they're a pedophile.
It's like, are you that fucking stupid? Like, the Vince isn't a pedophile; he's just a regular rapist. Just kidding. All right. Well, this has been Sleepover.
This is a terrible way to end. Watch Jeepers Creepers.
Watch all of them. What's the name of the clown movie? Watch
that. Jeepers Creepers. Don't give this motherfucker money.
Yeah, don't give him any money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And come to Chatterbox tonight to see the boys.
They won't see this by the time it ends.
Come tonight. Yeah.
This shit like in 5 weeks. All right. We'll see you. I've been Dave Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Louis Lamus. I'm Louis Get the Loot. Lemus.
You better say that shit with some fucking pizzazz. I'm Danny Cabral. That's Vince Caldera.
I'm Louis. Get the loot. Lemus.
You still didn't say that shit.
Give me the loot. Oh, why did I say get the loot?
I'm Danny Cabral. This is Vince Caldera.
Get the loot.
God damn. All right.
All right. See ya.